Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Boylon Does Dark Dimension 4. And if you were here with me on the live stream or watched that footage anyways, you'll know that I've been having a troubling time here on node number 6, wave 2. This has been such a real pain in the ass, so I'm hoping to get back in here and do some damage, and maybe if we're lucky, we might be able to get Nick Fury cleared, because while this doesn't have a whole lot of healing. I mean, there is some healing from Nick Fury, some buffs, and actually Symbiote Spider-Man appears to be slightly passive bugged. It seems that if you're not able to damage the Hero Spider-Verse characters under 70%, then they come back to full. Now, this is very similar to a Dark Dimension 3 Rhino bug with his passive, and I apologize if you're hearing like a cat toy jangling in the background, because that's Loki running his ball around, so my apologies there. Sometimes it's hard to get the right time to run this, so just keep that in mind if there's any weird sounds in the background. So our goal for today is at the very least trying to kill Nick Fury, or doing as much damage as we can. So let's see what we got. And I finally actually just started clearing my team so that Ghost is on the side by herself, so that she does get targeted. And there we go. We got some more healing from the shield minions. There's really not much I can do about that, though. So this is going to be a real pain in the ass here. Just kind of got to work away on Nick Fury and see how much damage we can do while sort of collecting our cooldowns as well. So yeah, this isn't fun in the slightest at all. Let's see if we can do a bit more damage. We do have a clone. What we're going to do is I think we're going to clone Nick Fury. We had an okay time with that the last time, and we're actually going to spread this rather than summoning. So spreading the speed up and the defense up might help us get through just a little bit longer, just long enough for us to be able to kill Nick Fury. So that's the plan anyways. Although we did just get hit with a slow. Seems like Sinister actually avoided that. Ghost also avoided that, although Ghost just got hit by OG Spider-Man. So that's not great. Actually, I'm going to back out. We're going to try this one more time. That didn't go the way I was planning, and then actually the characters that I wanted to get hit by that did not get hit. So Ghost being hit by that stun was not really good. But it's good to know that Mr. Sinister does have a clone ready, so yeah, God. This wave 2 is just the biggest pain in the ass. I looked at the rest of the characters in the node, and I don't think it looks all that difficult beyond that, because there's no other sort of quote-unquote healers. This is just, I don't know why, I'm just having such a hard time with this wave 2. I don't know if the rest of the node is going to be as challenging, but I'm just having a really stressful time. If you watch me on my live stream, I was getting a bit agitated, I guess you could say. And yeah, so we really need to get through this, and even just kill a few enemies would probably start to make this a lot easier. So again, we're going to go back, try to get through Nick Fury. We did get a crit there. Kind of nothing we can do about that there. If we can get the flip here with Ghost to at least have defense down. Slow, maybe? No, we didn't get slow this time. Slow would have been a much better thing here, and we're going to lose Baron Zemo a lot earlier than we did last time. And yeah, this seemed to be going worse. We didn't even get to the clones, so I don't even know what happened there. Maybe Ghost got hit by a couple more people than last time, and she dodged more, but that went a lot worse than that first run for some reason. This wave is such a... I feel like I'm just doing this with 3 people because, you know, Mr. Sinister is really great. Ghost is great. Baron Zemo's okay. You know, he's holding up better than he did in Dark Dimension 3, but Sabretooth really is just another warm body, and he's not really contributing much to this level. He's taking some damage, he's doing a little bit of damage, and he's adding vulnerability, which I guess helps for Ghost. But aside from that, his damage isn't really all that stellar, and his hit points is alright. I think he's about 300k or so. So he takes a couple of hits, but yeah, it's not really great. So unless I'm doing something wrong here, do we get the crit? We got the crit on Nick Fury. He's healing though. There's nothing we can really do about that. I'm hoping that we can flip. Ghost just needs to get hit a little bit more here. Flip and then get slow. We got slow on Nick Fury, so that's okay. I think that's a bit better. If we can survive on some of these other characters, though, which would be really ideal. Resisting some moves. Sinister got hit by a slow, but we are still alive, so... Alright, now I'm wondering, you know, if... I don't think... Yeah, I don't really think cloning anyone else would make really a significant amount of difference. Symbiote Spider-Man would be the next bet, but I think I'll probably hold off until the next sort of, once we start clearing Nick Fury, then maybe we can actually do that. So here we go. We just need to get a little bit more turn back, but maybe we should be, you know, I'm going to try and basic on Symbiote Spider-Man there, because he has his ult ready, so that was also a bit of a pain in the ass. So I'm wondering if we can maybe get through a little bit more here. Nick Fury slowed, so we're just not going to heal up a little bit. Alright, so Nick Fury just got stunned. That's not great. Ghost is still kicking in there, though, so we might be able to get some damage from Ghost. Unfortunately, her ultimate's not ready yet. We might just have to bite this, possibly, and then hold off until the next attempt where we can get an ult off and probably kill Nick Fury. Unless we can get it here. Will we get it here? We're really close, but no cigar. I don't think it's going to happen here. Doing a little bit of counterattack damage now. Wow, we got hit by shield security. Can Ghost survive long enough to get to her turn for an ult? That's the question, because then we could kill Nick Fury. Nope. Didn't happen. But at least I think Ghost should start with his ultimate on her next turn, on the next attempt, and I think we might actually be able to get Nick Fury down. This has been just a royal pain in the ass, but we're having a slow slog here through this, and I'm hoping on the next attempt, I don't even want to look at the damage, at less than 1 million damage. I'm not even sure if it was positive. Actually, I think we might have gone backwards a little bit because we didn't really perform all that much. But anyways, that's the end of this attempt. Hopefully next one gets better and you know, we get Nick Fury down. But thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch y'all next time. Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Boylon Does Dark Dimension 4, and today we're on attack number 8. Pretty sure, let's double check here. And we haven't been doing too well lately. This has been a really hard wave number 2. We're going to try and push forward a little bit further in this node, though. And if we're lucky, we might be able to actually clear Nick Fury. Now, I know for people who have been following me that this has been a really challenging time. I feel like I'm kind of running this with just 3 people, even though we have Sabretooth. I feel like he's not really contributing a whole lot. So now in terms of my setup for Dark Dimension, I do have Ghost on the left-hand side there, away from the others. That's just because if any chain attacks happen on Ghost, then hopefully she might dodge some of those and then just break that altogether. I could have had it 2 and 2, but really I just feel like it was better to have 3 and 1, mostly because if it did hit Ghost, then, you know, she has a chance to completely negate that. So let's continue back on here. I think we did kill Nick Fury on the last round, or we came really, really close. I forget now, but I think that's going to be the main challenge. And then after Nick Fury's down, we can just start whittling away the wave a little bit and try and get through everything. It's just a lot of damage, you know, it's a very damage-heavy wave, and I think that's the problem. Okay, Nick Fury's not dead, but I think he's pretty close. He's very, very close. So let's see if we can finally actually take him out here. There we are. Now, unfortunately, our cooldowns are not super great. Wow. Ghost is taking a lot of damage. Okay, that's not cool. Can't believe she got hit like 4 times in a row there. She didn't even dodge any of them, I don't think, and she just got wrecked. Like, you know, even though my Ghost is 5 red, 5 yellow, I still feel that the damage, and I'm sure it's designed to be this way, but the damage that they do is quite heavy. And it kind of reminds me a little bit of Global Dark Dimension 3, at least the final node, you know, where they did start hitting really hard. Now, at least up until this point, you know, it's been actually, I would say, fairly easy going and not that difficult, but the final node from this lane particularly has been quite difficult. So let's hope the second time runs a little bit better here. We just really need to get, if we can kill Nick Fury, I will be happy, and you know, then we can move on a little bit quicker, I'm sure. So there we go, and hopefully we get a crit maybe with Nick. That'd be great. No, we didn't get a crit that time. I was hoping we'd get a crit. Okay, we got some dodges, some healing there. Okay, and we have the ult. Now, I think I'm just going to do it anyways, even though I don't have a lot of debuffs to actually add on here, or to extend rather, but I'm going to do this anyways, and we're going to do that, and it's going to kill Nick Fury, which is what I want. I feel like it should have done more damage to those shield minions. I don't know why it didn't. But okay. We're still alive. We're still hanging in. I'm gonna try and focus Agent Coulson next. We got a crit there, actually. Unfortunately, Sinister is not... he is not actually ready to clone yet. So here we are. We're gonna get some ability blocks and some slows down around. And we're gonna do a basic on Coulson to knock back more turn bar. Get a double attack there. Wow. Okay, Baron Zemo down. Sabretooth soon to be down. We can get some extra damage on here, though. Coulson is close. He's close. And we can get a clone. Yeah, okay, let's try. Let's try here and get the Symbiote Spider-Man clone. Let's see if we can push this a little bit further. I don't know if we will or not. If we can get Coulson down. I think we can do a special here, though. We didn't kill Coulson. He's so close. Why is he healing? Oh no, it looked like he was healing. Right. We lost... Okay, this isn't going as well, and I feel like we kind of wasted that clone. Yeah, we're gonna reset this one more time. I feel like we could have killed Coulson. I don't know why this didn't happen. Maybe he's got more hit points than it lets on because he's got those golden eyes or whatever. I think we're gonna hold back, unless things go really well on this third time here. I think we're gonna hold off on the clone because it doesn't seem like we're surviving much beyond a couple of turns, and I don't want to waste that because even though he does get 3 ability energy on spawn, it's not quite enough for a clone. So what I'll probably do is I'll probably use the heal to just heal up a little bit more because the heal is on a lower cooldown. I think it's a cooldown of 5, and so since he spawns with 3, typically you can always get that at the beginning of each round, of each separate match rather. We did finally get that Nick Fury down, and actually the RNG wasn't too bad. Ghost was actually dodging a fair amount of attacks, but this was just... It's so... This whole wave is just really annoying. Let's get a crit on Nick Fury. Nope. Okay, I don't know why my Zemo's failing to get crits here. That's not good. That slow really isn't great, but we're gonna full heal up here anyways. And okay, so we did do about 250k to Coulson. It seems like he does have quite a bit of hit points. Now, it seems like Symbiote Spider-Man dodged. I don't know what's going... Oh, they're healing because of the Symbiote Spider-Man's passive, the Dark Dimension passive, is carrying over here. And they're healing because of that. So this is really annoying. I think after Coulson, we're going to have to focus down on to Symbiote Spider-Man on the next run, I think. And we're not actually on... There we go. We're not ready to heal quite yet with him. Let's see if we can do this anyways. Let's see if we can get more. We didn't get as many slows. Actually, that was a lot worse than last run here. Let's see if we can. There we go. Got slow. God. We did not chain as many slows as we did last time. We lost Baron Zemo there, of course, and Sabretooth again. Wow. And jeez, oh, we lost Mr. Sinister before he could even get his turn. So this was not good. We might be able to get another turn with... No, we're stuck here. Okay, I guess not. We're just going to take that. This is really disappointing. But we're going to see if we can actually do some... That really wasn't much damage at all. And I'm really annoyed with Symbiote Spider-Man's passive healing up the rest of the minions, the rest of the Spider-Verse characters. Yeah, so we're gonna... I think I might be able to do another extra run here. That was apparently 2.8 million damage. I feel like I'm making very little progress on this node, though. I might be able to... Yeah, I can heal one person. I'm gonna core. I don't normally core this. I'm just really frustrated. I want to get a little bit more progress done on this. So this will be 2 attacks in one run here. So let's hope this goes a little bit better than the previous run. Honestly, I'm just looking to kill Agent Coulson and then start making my way up on Symbiote Spider-Man, and then maybe after that, you know, some things will fall into place. I'd really like to get a clone off on Symbiote Spider-Man. Going into some of the other, into Wave 3, you know, there are some decent characters to clone. Unfortunately, Nick Fury's dead, but, you know, there's so much damage. Getting defense down on my characters and not being able to actually put defense up on. Even though Ghost does apply offense down, it is really challenging still with the amount of damage that they do, and this is just really ridiculous. Agent Coulson must have more hit points than he lets on here. Yeah, let's try and see if we can get him down. We got a stun. Nope. Looks like Ghost dodged that. Seems like it. But everyone's slowed, and that's really not good, and it's not a 2-turn slow, but having slow at all is really, really bad. So let's see if we can get a chain around. Coulson is dead, so hey, at least I'm not going away without at least that. I feel like I kind of need to heal, because I don't know if we're going to survive this, but let's see. Let's get a clone on Symbiote Spider-Man. Unfortunately, it didn't land where I'd like him to land. But anyways, we need to start getting some damage in on this Symbiote Spider-Man. I feel like he's just healing everything that we do, and this is just getting really, really out of hand. Alright, so we got an extension of that slow on Ghost, and that's not really good. She's dodging a little bit, or no, I thought she was dodging. Okay, she's dead. This is some of the most frustrating crap that I've ever had to deal with in Dark Dimension. You know, it feels, I'm definitely, you know, no, I'm not even continuing this on. So we're gonna try again. We're gonna do exactly the same thing, and hopefully Ghost doesn't get wrecked. Because unfortunately, Symbiote Spider-Man has his ult ready, that makes things really, really challenging for us here. I don't really know how to get around. There's really no way of getting around it, frankly. I could try and basic with Ghost on Symbiote Spider-Man and maybe knock back some of his turn bar so he won't actually get some of his ultimate off, I guess. But other than that, not really sure how I'm supposed to get around this. Luckily, it seems that he doesn't have it at level 7. These enemies don't have level 7 of their ults, it seems like. Otherwise, I would have slow for 2 turns. It looked like it was only a slow for 1 turn. But even that is still quite crippling when I can't clear it, and I have no way around that or speeding up my own character. So this is super challenging and super irritating. But let's keep going on. We didn't get a crit this time, unfortunately. Let's do a basic on Symbiote Spider-Man, though, and that'll knock back his turn bar a little bit. This might help, perhaps. These defense downs, though, is really, really rough. I don't really know if there's Coulson. It's not really much point in a lot of these characters, I don't think. So we really need Symbiote Spider-Man as a clone. And I don't know why he's landing there. But there's so many other places he could have landed, and he decided to land there. So this is just really annoying here. And let's do the, I don't even know. This is really tough. I'm not even really making a ton of headway here, and with the slow, this is just really ridiculous. And Coulson is still alive when he was dead before, when I did it the other way around. Their damage is just, and I hit the wrong target there. This is, oh my god, this is just the worst luck that I've ever had. There we go. Coulson's dead. I might even just hold this here at this point. I don't know if, no, it doesn't even matter. I'm really frustrated with this node, and you know, I feel such a waste of my course, so I won't be doing that anytime soon again. I don't know why I decided to do that. I'm just super frustrated with this wave, you know, and even though we've killed a few enemies now, I just feel like I'm not even, it's just really embarrassing. 9 attacks in, and I'm maybe a third way through, not even a third way through this node, and it's just super frustrating as all hell. But yeah, that's it for this run again, so I'll see you guys next time when hopefully I won't be pulling my hair out. Alright everyone, welcome back to another episode of Boylon Does Dark Dimension 4, and to say that I'm frustrated with this node is a bit of an understatement of the year. We've been working away on this for quite some time now, it seems, and I'm on attack number 10 now. This is still wave 2 with Symbiote Spider-Man, but we do have Nick Fury and I think Coulson dead at this point, but it is super frustrating. So we're gonna get back in here and see if we can do any more damage. We're not gonna be coring anymore. I'm only halfway actually to getting Proxima and Minerva to tier 15, so I really don't think I'm in any hurry to finish this node necessarily. I'm gonna clean up my strategy for next time when I do my second run, but this has been a pain in the ass to say the least. And let's see if we can do a little bit better, though. You know, maybe my RNG has just been really terrible, and maybe I should have actually downed Miles. Some people have been telling me that Miles Morales probably should have been killed a bit sooner, so maybe he's going to be the next target here because he does spam that ultimate ability, which isn't a huge deal, but it is a lot of AoE damage over some of the other characters. So that's who we're going to work on next, I think, and that's what we're going to try and focus on. So we're not going to We're not going to extend any of these just yet, I think. We're going to do the alt on the next turn, I think, when we get a better chance to do something else here. The only problem with that Symbiote Spider-Man is 2 turns of defense down, and that really sucks here. So, yeah, we're gonna... yeah, we're gonna try and do that. And the problem is, of course, is that as long as Symbiote Spider-Man's on the field, that Miles also heals himself up, and so does regular Spider-Man for that matter. But I think that Miles is the bigger pain in the ass here, so we're gonna special up a little bit here, and we're just gonna try and keep the cooldown, the turn bar on Miles to a minimum. And also with Symbiote Spider-Man, it was also a bit of a pain in the ass too, because if he gets around to his alt, really that's not a lot of fun. But it doesn't seem that Miles really has a ton of hit points compared to some of the others. We just really need to kind of work on that healing that they do. And we've already lost Baron Zemo there. He really hasn't been all that helpful, but yeah, it's just... We're getting back around to another clone though, so maybe... We're doing a little bit more damage. The shield assault's down actually, for what it's worth. Ghost, unfortunately, is about half health now. But we are doing a bit more damage. Oh, okay, that's not very good. We did get hit by that, and we're going to heal a little bit here, but Ghost is almost on his way out. We can... This is where I'm confused, because realistically, we're not doing all that well. There's only 5 enemies, though, but... we're going to clone Symbiote Spider. This is all what I've been trying to do for so long. Let's try and kill these other side characters. If we can here. Now, I'm going to try and basic on Symbiote Spider-Man here just to get a double hit. That's 50% turn bar back. Now, unfortunately, that's a dodge there, so Ghost should heal up a little bit there. A little bit. She's really close to kind of getting wrecked. We just lost Sabretooth, who's really all not that helpful here. And I think we're going to lose Mr. Sinister. So I'm kind of wondering whether or not that clone was even worth it in the end. We might be able to get Rhino down. No, we didn't even get Rhino down. Really not having a lot of fun here. I'm hoping that we can whittle this wave down enough so I can, like, maybe, you know, hit multiple times, clone multiple times on Symbiote Spider-Man. But maybe that might happen on the next run, and then maybe we can go into the 3rd wave with multiple Symbiote Spider-Mans. That would be really ideal, but yeah, things are not... It actually went a little bit better. I think as we slowly whittle away this wave, we'll start to see things come a little bit quicker here, but yeah. I try not to look at this. We're at attack number 10. We're, you know, almost through the 2nd wave, but yeah, this has been the roughest node so far. 18 million hit points down. We're maybe not even a third actually, because that would be 22 million. So we're almost a third the way through. But at this rate, unless things pick up pretty quickly, this might be like a 30 attack run at this rate. So thanks for watching, guys. Of course, I'll see you all next time.